They're killing me in the comments, KG. They're saying don't let Lippy play up front no more.
Really?
No, let me just land.
generational.
That's what the Man U fans are saying. And I just want to speak to them. And I just want to let them know that I said United would finish 12th and you man are 14th. So you man, I'm allowing you man. You know what? I said that. Yeah? I want to point out things before we start talking about the football. Your manager is in combats and a hoodie.
What, is that Man United?
Bro, Man United and Adidas in the middle.
What?
Like you're a goalie?
You man, quickly, before, yesterday was the London Marathon, yeah? We should run a marathon.
No way.
I would finish it.
Finish what? That was the whole point,
What do
isn't
you
it?
mean you'd finish
No,
it?
I would finish the marathon, as in I would finish it. I would complete the marathon.
Out of us, I'll win.
Do you know, I rate you lot for believing in me because sometimes you lot like, no, you're too big.
You might not get a good time.
Bro, you know you can walk the marathon, bro.
Why am I walking now?
No, but I'm saying, when you said you'll finish the marathon, everyone finishes.
No, but I meant
Yeah.
jog it, like do the thing, like do a good job, like finish at a good time as well.
What time then?
How long does it take? What's the average?
I reckon
like,
you get like 8-9 hours.
Yeah.
9 hours.
I reckon he'll do that.
How much is the winner running for?
Them man do like 2.5
See, I thought you lot weren't disrespecting me at the start, yeah? But there's disrespect here. You're saying 9 hours to finish.
9-10
Bro,
hours.
you just jumped in there and said you'd finish the
Yeah, because
the
I was
marathon.
like, I wanted to let the team
What's
know
the
that
longest
I'm fit.
you've run now?
Bro, I couldn't.
No. What's the longest?
How long do you do? How long did it
I
take
have
you to
run from
wait.
Norwood Junction to Victoria.
How long did it take you to do a 5K?
Light work for me.
Yeah, no, that's not the question.
Light
That's
work.
not the
I don't
question.
know yet. I can't. I don't want to make it up. I don't know, but light work.
Okay, roughly.
Light work. How long does it usually take? Because I'm in the...
He's trying to know the average.
Wait, I need to know.
How long?
I need to know the average, bro.
What is that?
Because I'll be running past 5K.
I'll be running past 5K. I did 6K.
Hey, this brother's on one, bro.
Can you do me a favour then?
Go on.
You go gym? You do, innit?
go gym.
Okay, so
I go
next
gym,
time you
locked in.
go on the running machine,
Yeah?
do a 5K.
Say less and you're not going to see me.
No, we need to see the time.
Easy.
I said
Easy. You lot will be shocked. I'm telling you, the day that we finally run here, yeah, if I'm faster than any of you lot, you can't come back.
You know this is endurance. Marathon's endurance.
And this is where I'm the man.
It's physically impossible for you to be the man. At this table, like I'm being
why
serious,
it's
like, as in,
disrespect.
like at this table, you are the
This
heaviest.
is- man, them,
Yeah. You're carrying the biggest load.
you doubt me.
No,
you
no,
doubt yourself.
bro, it's just the weight. Like, how could you run faster, maybe faster over 100 meters or whatever? How could you run for longer
Than anyone.
than anyone here? Yeah.
Lippy's built like a Kenyan.
He looks Camerooni.
I'm a gazelle.
I will say, I'm discriminated here. You lot discriminate
You
against. 'cause-
discriminated
yeah,
yourself.
No. Merch, all in medium. Do you know what it's going to take for me to wear this?
A marathon.
No. Beyond that, I need malaria. I need malaria, bro. Light malaria, not hardcore though, like a few days out.
If you both took your tops off and I don't want that,
Yeah.
you're in better shape than you.
Of course I am.
Hundo.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, but his body's terrible.
Yeah, man, yeah. Hey, he's
slim fat.
He don't He don't look like a champion, does he? He don't look like he won the
Remember
league.
the little things in Men in Black when they go into the kitchen?
Oh, yeah, the aliens.
He's built like that.
I said, them guys. What's up? I swear it's the what's up you, isn't it? What's up?
No. Everyone get off my agent. My agent's a baller, bro. Allow it. Let me land. Man has been like super like in shape for years.
God.
I just fell off recently. You know why?
Recently?
No, you know why? Because I deserve to.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something? Like,
I deserve
That's
to.
crazy.
Yeah. What?
Why'd you do that?
do that?
What?
You grab my
Like
hand.
he spudded
allow
you.
it,
That
spud
is-
it.
Trying to overstand, innit?
Wait.
Trying
Can
to
I say
overstand.
something about my man here, yeah? Bruv, fair play. You've been humble. Liverpool have won the league, yeah? And this brother has been humble. I thought he would come in on smoke.
We're talking too soon. I told you. We're talking too soon. We're talking too soon.
I just said he humble.
I
man.
Look at him shaking.
You don't have that. You ordered that.
Yeah.
Did you order that?
You ain't got that.
Did you have to blow that up? Did you have to blow that up?
Yes.
So
you was
typed
blowing.
in-
You was blowing the king.
Blowing the ground.
Now, but you know what it is? You typed in inflatable crown You didn't just type in crown. That's
Yeah.
specific.
Bro.
You search for that.
Someone's
wanna
gotta
point,
have something.
I want to point something out though, boys. So, like Steve said,
Wait. Point it out.
let me
But
point.
this-
No,
this-
just let me just land. Steve said it. Apologies in advance. That's my son is in the background. He's doing a lot, but even him, he don't care that Liverpool won the league. No one cares that Liverpool won the league. We come in here, we've been talking about marathons.
Not one time, you
Even
know.
Loons didn't even talk about it.
I wait, man. I'm patient, man.
That's crazy.
When you're at the top, you listen, I'm going to say this, yeah? And I'm going to make this. Did you care when Man City won the league?
Yeah.
Of course I care.
All right. And another
I
question.
cared a
This
lot.
is my
I was
question
upset.
for the show. Because, no one cares. Isn't it? Like, as an Arsenal fan, ever said we won the league on Filthy Fellas? Ever?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
okay,
but like-
wait. No. Has a Man United fan
No.
been ever
I just arrived.
to say, so let me get this right, yeah? Filthy Fellas doesn't have a Manchester City
I was
representative.
the only winner.
So, other than Savage Dan, Vuj and myself, we are the only ones to say we're champions on this show. 10 years. 10 years. A walking, talking picnic. I want cola champagne.
That is a very imbalanced front three. Vuj, Dan, and Loons. Yeah, that I don't want to be part of that. So I'm gonna wait.
All right.
Because watch when we win the league. When we
Man
win the
has some
league,
respect.
everyone's gonna care. He's gonna be upset. We're gonna be partying. Steve-O's gonna be congratulating, man.
And I hope
We're gonna
Poet
be
takes this in the
hating.
right way, yeah? When you lot win the league and you announce it on this show, we will be on BBC iPlayer. Like, we've been on BBC One, we've gone to BBC Two. Now, we are on the red button. They're zoning us off the channel, yeah? That's when you will be saying it. If they don't press the red button, they're not going to see us, bro.
I can pretty much guarantee Filthy Fellas won't exist when Arsenal win the league. I'm
How
being
will
serious.
it exist? You don't want to exist.
That's how.
next
No.
year.
I'm saying
We're done already,
that's
boys.
how much. Get me, and you know me. Get me Filthy for life.
Yeah,
Randy
Filthy
Marsh.
for life.
Don't do
Arsenal
that.
ain't winning the league in the next 20 years. And
What about the Champions League though? Because won't they get the same celebration for that?
it'll be bigger.
If they win the Champions League, won't they get the
It's
same?
big for them because it's their first time.
They got less
You
chance
see
of
where
winning
it
Champions
is?
League than the league in the next 10 years.
You see where it is, yeah? It's just like getting your first million. Everyone's going to be more happy for you than when you get multiple millions.
Has
You know what
anyone
I'm
here
saying?
made a
well
million?
done, man. You know what I'm saying? You're on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying, innit?
might have
Man
on
milled
TikTok.
up. He's just
Not yet.
got there. He don't even know what to do with his money. He's not even, you know what I'm saying, innit?
It's fine.
Man's there looking
You know what
at...
it is? This is about Liverpool. This ain't about Arsenal.
You man wants to play poker
Obviously.
with
We're
Mayweather.
having a Liverpool.
No, we're not. But just briefly, the champions. You get me? Their manager.
Because Slot done on the same day last season, Klopp done, the Slot. Remember when he...
Did he?
Yeah, when he introduced him.
Let me go.
Yeah, la.
Has gone. You're telling me, and like, I didn't kind of mind what Klopp done because he knew if I didn't do that, it's going to be long for the next manager. I need them to know. But to talk about the old guy, the old girl,
I'll be real. I don't even know what you lot are talking about. That's how much.
the
I don't
new
fit.
manager shouldn't be singing the old manager when you just won your first league. Stamp it.
Like, explain how much I don't care. Like, I don't know what the score was
you care
yesterday.
when Man City won?
I don't know who you played.
Did you care when Man
Bro,
City
I watched
won?
every game that season.
Did you care
Because it
when
was a
Man
good
City-
season. Yes, I cared. I
Did
cared.
you care when they won the league?
I
Can I be
cared.
honest? We
Both
cared
times.
because
Yeah.
they set a
No.
record.
All right.
They set
I
a
cared,
record,
bro.
bro.
All right, so
We were there,
so,
bro.
all right. Wait. Other than Liverpool, yeah, if there was no Liverpool, yeah, this would be a farmers' league. This will be like the Scottish Prem. It would. In the last 8
Aye,
seasons,
he's got a point. He got one
no,
there.
man, it will be the Scottish Prem. Let's have it right, boys.
That
Let's
is
have it right.
mad.
Yeah,
It'll be
he's got a
Celtic running away with it. If it weren't for us, just doing little, no one else can do it. You lot can't stand up. You lot definitely can't stand up. You lot keep falling over. And Cole Palmer, Palmer's outside the stadium, can't get in.
A man won the
Hey.
league and he's fighting for his life.
Hey, I can't lie, yeah. Him getting onto Steve was a low blow still. Because they're 17th.
Boys, we're gonna do something that we haven't done on Filthy. It's been quite apparent. The squad has been thinning. You understand? Obviously, we got KG in behind closed doors signing Van Persie quickly. You didn't even have to talk about that. But I sent out my agent loons to do some scouting. I said, you know what, you lot are gonna win the league. You ain't gotta worry about the football too tough. I need you to find me some talent. And he came back. He came back with John. John is wearing the pearls. Like, you know, like they do in draft day in America.
Are they pearls? From here, I'm not sure if it's the same for you. It looks like metal. It looks like
I thought it was marbles.
Hey, you know what it's giving? What is it growing up? I don't know if they say it in your ends, but there was something called a pearl necklace. What is that?
A pearl necklace.
You're a bad guy.
That's
Do you know what that is?
He's got it. What are you on right now?
What's a pearl
Welcome
necklace?
to the team, baby.
No, let me know what you're on right now, innit?
What's a pearl necklace?
That.
Well, anyway, boys,
anyway.
Agent Loons, you sent out to do one job. You did that. You got the golden pen.
Yeah.
John, I got the contract right here. I'm going to sign your life away.
Get my agent on the screen.
Oh, yeah. He's signing. Hey.
A filthy round of applause, please.
Aye. This is a chaos baller. This is a chaos baller, by the way.
Is it?
We're not sure if this is going to work.
No, you don't even open a pen.
Yeah. Yo, that's the picture.
It's a video.
No, but I'm saying it's a strong
Okay,
picture.
it's a
Go
video.
Hold the shirt as well.
But then we have no new shirts for him.
There we go. And let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna get low and get balls.
What?
Innit, man? What's going on, boy?
Get low.
Bro, get close. Hold the pen. You left-handed?
Left-handed?
Right-handed.
Hey,
This play I'm feeling is a mess, bro.
This is nuts.
It's a mess.
hey, you know what this is like? Hey, come back, come round. You know what this is like? Who was it?
Holding the pen
Hey,
Like a spoon.
who was it on signing day when they signed for Barca and couldn't do kick-ups?
Dembele.
That's what just happened there, man.
Fastest kick-ups.
All right, professional footballers that can't do kick-ups are class.
Crazy.
I'm
They're
not really
class.
Crazy, Dan. But I get it.
I'm not really good at kick-up.
Bro, you're not really good at football.
I am, bro. I was about to say that still.
I'm saying like he's a world-class.
But I can't do it.
No, but I'm saying that, you know, like when everyone could be, you know, like you be with you.
Can you do 20 kick-ups?
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
I'm saying, you know, like people were doing all that round the world stuff and all that. I'm not one of those. I can just do the.
Yeah, we know. We didn't ever. That's no surprise to us.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's some pros that can't.
It's Man City vs Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. We got to start putting
You see a Berry's goal? That's my boy.
proper. But you know what it is? We got to start putting some respect on the FA Cup, man.
I said,
We got to start.
I'm sorry,
doing,
I'm
you know
not
what it is?
gonna
You
do
lot
that.
won it, and because you did that, I pretended to not care about it. But let's be real. FA Cup.
You
FA
care
Cup,
about it,
FA
yeah?
Cup. It's proper.
Yeah.
It's the domestic cup.
Do you know why Arsenal
reckon
fans
it
will believe in FA Cup? And I'm an Arsenal fan myself. It's because that's the only cup we're winning right now.
Nah, we're not in it.
Yeah,
we
no,
can't
but that's
even do that.
in the last 10 years, that's the only cup we're winning.
Didn't
So
we do
of
a
course we're
show?
gonna care about it.
At the start of this season, when we said to start putting respect on all the cups, we said this.
Not every team, for example, the Carabao, you put out your second string team. If you make it through, and you make it through, kind of thing, innit? That's
Are they doing that still now?
Yeah, but it's so hard to respect that cup where certain man were going all out.
But we don't rate the cup, yeah? You got to go back to 07, 08 to see a big team not win it. So clearly, it has to be a big cup. That's a long time.
because
16,
even the second
17
string
years.
players or on a City team are better than
Used to
majority
be.
or-
Used to
yeah,
be.
used to be. It's tougher now, which is why you probably see teams. You see teams now putting out slightly better teams, but they got slightly better players. I personally don't think.
Man City got there 3 years in a row, though. Man City got to the finals in FA Cup 3
Who
years.
plays their top team in the third round?
No.
No, man, not even
Depends
Villa
who
or
you draw,
anyone.
though. Depends who you draw. We got United 4th round, I think.
And you played
We had
kids,
to
no?
play. We had to play our. Nah, we went.
Half of them. It was half. Like you don't put your full team
No, they
out.
put
Yeah.
a team out. They put a team out for
But
that.
put it
game.
this way: we lost, and it mattered, regardless of what happened.
You see, before, you would get a Villa. So let's go back a few years when City would put out their second team. Villa would put out their first team. Going back a few years now, City's second team could still beat them. Even Arsenal's team could beat them. Now, your second team is not beating Forest. It might not even beat a Bournemouth,
'Cause the league's
Newcastle.
better. 'Cause the league's better.
So which means the domestic cups are better.
The league's better. With the Premier League teams in. You don't want to draw a Prem team. You don't want to draw a Prem team. But let me get back to my point, yeah? My point being is this, yeah? You watch like the equivalent of the FA Cup, the Copa del Rey in Spain. Majority of the final is Real Madrid, Barcelona. Because they're their two best teams, they care about that tournament to the max. You get what I'm saying? So winning that is part of heritage, it's part of a manager's whatever, innit, yeah? Until the semi-finals, big up Crystal Palace again. But until the semi-finals are Manchester City versus Arsenal, Liverpool versus Chelsea. No, the way it shows, those 4 teams or the 4 biggest teams in the country care about this. That's when everyone cares. And that is the fact. Because Man City just care about it, Pep just wants to fill up his trophy cabinet. If everyone cared, then the world would care.
What about the magic of the FA Cup? So
That's done, man.
No. These teams can beat these teams on a day in the FA Cup.
Yeah, well,
these teams,
Plymouth
lower
beat
teams,
Liverpool.
There you go.
We played kids though. They're not going to beat the first
Let me
team.
point something out. That's actually real talk, and I only just clocked this during this conversation. I don't care.
Exactly.
So crowd, please let us know if you care, because I'm past this.
Should we
stuff
just be
now.
honest, yeah? You don't care until you win it.
That's real though. That's a good statement there.
Go on then.
You don't care until you win it.
But obviously back to the Prem. Liverpool champions. Ipswich gone. Liam Delap.
I feel sorry for him.
Why? He'll get a move.
Chelsea or Man United.
Yeah.
He'll get a move.
But he's still got the Rolls Royce on his CV though.
Who?
Got the Rolls Royce thing, innit? Liam Delap.
Yeah, but he's young, man, 19.
Yeah, but Rolls Royce.
No. Andy Robertson's got Rolls Royce on his
man
CV.
do.
Harry Maguire's got it.
Yeah, but Harry Maguire is basically a Rolls Royce
Yeah,
player.
the relegation team.
He's a Rolls
Andy
Royce defender,
Robertson.
bro.
What about Andy Robertson?
He's good.
Rolls Royce relegation.
No. But hang about. Do you remember when I said this about? I don't know if it was on this show, but I said about.
What other show would it
everyone's-
have been?
What was my other show to do with Craig? Take a bow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
it's
old
mad.
school.
I thought you forgot the name. But Andy Robertson, I used to have a thing with when you've got a team and they've got relegation players in your team, because that's a mentality, by the way. Yeah,
I'm used to losing.
yeah. So when they're saying, look, Andy Robertson, best left back, I'm like, brother, he got relegated last year. What I'm saying is, and I say that to say he ended up being amazing.
And I counter that.
Go on.
My team's actually getting relegated this year. My Saturday team. But I'm class. So Steve-O's right. You can still be good.
You lot getting relegated.
Yeah, it's happening. I think I played about 10 games this season, but it's happening.
Livy, you've kept that quiet, you know. Relegated.
You know what?
leave the table.
Listen,
This guy talks wicked. How are you firm in
He
relegation?
loses every Saturday.
no, listen. This season,
He loses every Saturday.
like I said, I've played under 10 games this season. Won about 3. Last game, Saturday, turned up to the team that's just above us. And we've drawn 1-0 with the champions on Tuesday. So we've gone into this match fancying ourselves. I'm seeing a couple fat man warming up. Brother,
Move to.
What's the score?
we lost 6-2, we got moved to.
All right, you lot, now as a group, we must ask important questions.
Go on then, ask me
Now we
what
have to
question.
ask
Go on
important
then.
questions.
If the league wasn't lost at right back, where was
Interview
it lost?
me, interview
Where was it
me.
lost? Where have you gone wrong?
You
this
know
year?
what? All I know is it's mad to have Cristiano Ronaldo mentality at fullback. But I've got that. It was 4 set pieces. 4 set pieces. I'll be
Who was
real.
you marking?
One of them was definitely me. One of them was 100%.
4 set
man.
pieces. Is
Yeah, but bro, when I've seen a match,
That's relegation
what
form.
kind of set pieces?
Nah, corners and just stupid.
Yeah, when you got a team that can't defend from corners.
No, it is.
dangerous
It's not an excuse, but it is an excuse. Broski, man's playing on for Vela. This is the hardest pitch man's ever played on, bro. I felt to go in and get my Air Maxes, bro. I'm not sinking in.
But wait, no, you quickly though. You said you played 10 games. You only won 3 of those 10 games.
about 3
It's an
or
Amorim
4.
thing still. It's an Amorim record.
I'm a
You
player,
got-
though. I'm not a manager.
you got a
It's my
33%
manager's
win
fault.
record.
You know what? Boys, we're moving on.
So how many did you lose out of them 10?
Seven. That is a big
Five.
question.
Easily. But yeah, so the only thing left is the European spots and pride.
Right.
Yeah,
I got power.
a little bit of pride. Let's have it right. The European thing, I don't really understand how it goes. 'Cause
Yeah,
the Champions
down to
League
10th,
we got 5
bro.
a league now.
Down to 10th place
But
can
what
get
I
in
want to
Europe.
know now, quickly, let's not go too into it. But let's just say United win Europa.
Oh my God.
what happens to 5th place?
Nothing. They go. They don't get.
So it's 6 teams.
No. 5th don't get it no
So
more.
5th don't get it.
Huh?
5th don't get it no more.
If United win Europa.
Ain't it? If Arsenal win Champions League, they win that, and then who's in the conference?
It's just gonna be 5 teams.
It's not. It's deeper.
It is. They fixed it up because of that year when Liverpool won it and finished 5th.
So let me ask you this then. What if United win Europa, Arsenal win the Champions League, but Arsenal don't get top 5?
And Palace win the FA Cup because that gets you in Europe. And Chelsea win the conference. I'm telling you, it goes all the way down.
Arsenal
Crowd, I might be dizzy right now, but I didn't know another word.
Are you dizzy, blood? Are you dizzy, blood?
I know. My vocab, it went. I didn't have
Are you dizzy, blood?
I was gonna say,
Fancy.
I was gonna say tripping. I didn't want to say
Tripping.
Hey, hip hop. 90s hip
I was
hop.
watching 8 Mile on the
90s hip
weekend.
hop.
Okay. Crowd. Am I bugging? Yeah?
There you go.
I think that's what it was. Am I bugging when I think
Am I mad?
that
Am I mad?
the Premier League could be open to 10 teams going to Europe if certain things happen? If certain teams win leagues, win Champions League, win FA Cups, can it get down to 10? Maybe I heard that. Maybe I was dreaming. Maybe I'm dizzy.
So let's look at the Romanians. Let's look at the Romanians as well. Adrian Mutu, Shivu, he was a good player
I
as
can't
well.
name another
But let's
Romanian
look
player.
at the Romanian Premier League sides. The 17 left, whose fate is still to be decided. Obviously, some playing for more than others.
West Ham.
West Ham, all the way. Let's start at 17th, like you said, John Wick. West
I can't
Ham.
believe this.
West Ham
Kudus.
have the worst goal difference aside from the relegated sides. Haven't won in 7.
What?
Haven't won in 7. They need to get some results.
Kudus, are you alright?
Why do you Africans think you could talk to all your players? Right.
You Africans is crazy.
It's a Joey Barton level. It's a Joey Barton.
So you've never said you Jamaicans at this table?
No, we call it
gonna say
Jamos.
that.
We call it Jamos though. It's Jamos.
Nah, you Africans are the man.
You
basically just called me
that's an
African bubble
observation.
still.
Watch this. Observation.
Devo called me African
That's a
bubble.
full Yardie table. Full African table.
Yeah.
This is a mixed table.
This is mixed.
This is
Core-
African and Caribbean.
Yeah,
This is African and Caribbean
yeah.
table.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Both of us, literally.
That's mad.
Half Caribbean, both of us.
Wow.
So we're the real. This is why we're up front.
Shall I talk about West Ham?
You know what it is? Because we got pace. We got pace.
I can't lie,
power,
I'm
and
gonna get onto
intelligence.
your hairline, but your hat's on.
West Ham, 17th at the moment. Could they lose players next season?
I'll tell you what. Listen, let me go. Let me go. Right. Kudus, I don't think he wants to be there. Lovely geezer, he's cool, but looks a bit miserable. Doesn't want to be there, but it could be that we're in 17th place, ain't 1 for 7, all of that, right? Bowen, you're a gem.
Who's Bowen better than?
Saka.
In 17th.
But he does, in my opinion, I watch him, I'm biased. Yeah? I watch this geezer win games for me, win the Conference Cup for me. Like, I'm biased. That's like I was biased with Declan Rice. Now you lot see what I saw when you watch every day. But anyway, let's get back onto it. West Ham.
Saka's. Say that again.
Right. I could go in depth and say why I think I would prefer Bowen to Saka. And you lot could tell me I'm wrong, and I could say I'm not wrong because he got to 50 goals quicker. He's only 2 years older than him, maybe 3. Like, he come from non-league. He's had there's loads of different variables. But I just like Bowen. I like that he's my skipper. I love that he's staying with us. He could have gone Liverpool. He could have been going
Could never have gone
Could have
us.
gone Liverpool. There was one. He could have gone Liverpool.
Everyone was with you.
Oh no!
Everyone was with you. Shouldn't have. Why did you draw for him?
He's having a
Pick someone better. Go for John or KG or something. You're going for him with the inflatable crowd. With the inflatable crowd.
There we go again. Right, cut that out.
Wrong brethren, bro.
Hey, this is your scorcher moment, bro. This is your scorcher differently.
You're always talking about put respect on my name, yeah? This ain't my scorcher moment. this is my Steve-O Declan Rice moment. Because you're not seeing the way I blew up the internet after Declan Rice done his Gerrard thing. Okay. Yeah, now
That wasn't a
everyone's
Gerrard
talking
thing.
about Gerrard and Declan Rice.
wasn't
That's a
Gerrard.
normal
Gerrard, I was
conversation
saying, you
now.
know Gerrard won
It
the
wasn't-
Champions League.
It wasn't a
He won it.
conversation when I first said it.
What do you need to finish her?
Huh?
Yeah, we
I'm
got
ready for
distracted.
that talk. You lot try to draw me out. Just boop. Right.
Back to West Ham, but I say Arsenal fans know I'll read out for you lot.
It's been shocking, yeah? I thought Graham Potter, when he... Remember, when Graham Potter... Let's go back. When we get the transfers, you lot sit me how I was there, and you lot said, Steve-O, I was being quiet, you lot went, you lot have had the best transfer. I'm like, boys, I don't like it. All we've done is bought decent players that bring us level with what we've been competing against. We're not gone past them. So you lot tried to convince me of that. Then you lot tried to convince me Graham Potter's a good manager and he's this, that, and I'm like, brother, what? Yeah, what was he proven? He went into a project at Brighton that anyone that comes in just picks it up. You can get a few other players and you're like, okay, he's done a bit better, but it's clockwork from the top. Just like United's rotten from the top, their one's clockwork from the top. West Ham, what do we need to do to answer your question to do better than that?
Moisey back.
Get past this season. Our striker that does well when he comes on, don't stay fit. Kudus was missing for 11 games. Like, Paqueta's had all of that charge over his head. He's called Paqueta and the bets were getting betted in Paqueta. Yeah. The town's called Paqueta and that's what he's named after and that's where the bets were getting placed.
Yeah, and his brother and all that
Right.
sell side.
So,
and
like,
making the
Yeah.
How big can you
Red-handed, right? So he's had that. Allegedly. He's had that over his head. So it's been a show at West Ham. But guess what?
I like
Promise you-
Suchek's celebration.
But guess what? This is the best thing about my club. Even though we've been like this, yeah? I was there last week against Southampton. I still loved it, man. I love going there, win, lose or draw.
Is that what you're gonna say? Is that what you was gonna land with? That's a crash landing.
That's a man who's ready to go championship
The
still.
wings off the plane, bro. That is the worst landing I've seen. That's it.
I was gonna use another analogy, but it won't make the edit. So what I'm gonna say
We're gonna say it
is
anyway.
this, yeah. He's like a man that, like, you know, enjoys seeing the mechanic at the garage to fix his car. He enjoys it. Your cars keep on breaking. You get what I'm saying? You enjoy it. See, what, Rufus, what, man? Wait. You understand? The head gasket's gone. Yeah, man. Da. He's cool, man. He gets a good conversation. Your car is effed. You get what I'm saying, innit? Your car's effed, bro. You get what I'm saying? You're still there.
But West Ham's not effort because the last couple of seasons, as I say, we've been finishing seventh. Like, what are we talking about?
But then you lot, are you not going to apologise to Moisey?
But Moisey wasn't playing the most exciting football, so we needed a change.
We got Spurs. No one cares about Spurs. 1 point above West Ham, 19 losses. Only team with.
And what I want to say.
Yeah. Well, they just need to get rid of Andrew.
But what I want to say about Spurs, yeah, I think what's Man United. This is how the world and science is gonna work here. What Man United thinks is gonna happen to them? Spurs have got Bodo Glint in the semi-final, of the Europa League. Man United have got Athletic Bilbao, Nico Williams and his brother, and all them wicked man and all them. Man United think that's a stroll in the park, you know.
We don't think
You
it's a
might
stroll in the park.
not get there, yeah. I could see
Wait.
Spurs just taking your dress and going to the prom, bro.
All right.
I could see Spurs getting your dress, going to the prom, and being in the Champions League next year.
You're moving mad, bro. We're on the Spurs section. Right now, you just jumped to United. This is a problem, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Their season can get better. Their season can get better.
We're talking about how mad Spurs' season's been, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, but I'm saying they can get the Champions League dress.
Yeah, Spurs are serious in Europa as well, right?
They
now.
got an easier route. He always wins a cup in his second season.
Is that what you're doing?
That's what he said.
If he
it.
does it, you know what it is? There's such thing as self-fulfilling prophecy. If
Okay.
he finds a way to do it, then he's a kangaroo.
Should he keep his job then? Should he keep his job? If
No
he wins
way,
it-
no
If
way,
he
no
wins that cup,
That's a good question. Can we answer that properly? Look.
Well, look, here's the reality, yeah? You can't sack a man that's just won you a cup when you've not
You
won
can.
a cup. However, Tottenham, that's not their story. Let's be totally
That's
honest.
Chelsea's story.
They'll keep him. Even Chelsea didn't do that with Roberto Di Matteo. We won Champions. No, you have to keep him for a little bit longer. You can't just sack a man that's just won you a cup. It's an achievement.
and they don't win.
So you're gonna have to wait till January.
No, I don't think
Not
they will.
January.
I don't think they will.
That's too far. That's too much.
Spurs don't win. I think this will be their most successful manager so far. Like if this guy gets them,
Of course he will, but he's gone.
So meaty though. They're 17.
He's gone though.
16.
If they win the Europa League and they get by grace or gravy, get in that Champions League, yeah. Listen, I'm telling you now, he's got to go. Daniel Levy is gonna have to do the right thing.
Look what he done to Mourinho.
Yeah, he's
Their
gonna,
chairman
and he's
is a
gonna
joker,
go
bro.
and get someone in it. I don't know who, where, what, where, and how, but he's gonna get a little and splash a little cash and make a matter challenge. And you lot are cooked, man.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Let's look at the facts. 1 win in 6. That's 5 losses. They could end up 17th as well. But the mad one here, 19 losses. Yeah, the season's not done. That's half the games. Losses. That is half the games, and the season's not even done.
Don't you remember Angie
That's
ever wins or
actually
loses?
crazy.
Isn't it?
You know what? Scorcher gets a lot of things wrong. But one thing he got right, he said that man is the worst manager in the league. Do you know what it is? I've seen, has man watched Aussie? Have you
Isn't
watched?
Ruud van Nistelrooy the worst, or whoever come bottom?
No, bro. He went high line 9 men against Chelsea. Bro.
You know what it is? It's as
But
simple
he's
as
had
this.
big
innit?
injuries though this year.
I line, mate.
I'm not racist or nationalist, but I go to Ruud van Nistelrooy's country, I see football teams. I go to Onslaught, anyone's country, I see football teams, the same country as Ruud van Nistelrooy. I go to Australia.
There's football teams.
No,
they
but
play
I
lacrosse and
see...
that.
Big up the Western
Bro,
Sydney Wanderers.
no, don't big them up. That is 80% of land is inhabited by animals that will kill you.
Emus.
Bro, you can't win the league.
Emu war, they lost it.
And half of the teams, it's Aussie rules. They're wearing vests. There's 3 goals.
They're playing football, but they got like a stick on them as well. That's crazy.
And they pick it up and kick it in
Is that
front.
where are koala bears? Are they in Australia as well?
Yeah, they chlamydia.
They got chlamydia, bro.
Chlamydia, they got
They
chlamydia.
got, brother, I swear I got it once from a koala bear, bro. I was walking through London. Wait, what?
You're walking through London.
I swear to God. That's what I said.
You
I
got
told Emma,
chlamydia
I was like, brother, you lot don't believe me as well.
15th, Everton, the other side of Liverpool. They've been there around 3 or 4 seasons, kind of flirting with relegation. Lots of work to do.
I think they'll be fine.
You think they'll be all right?
Yeah.
Boom, done.
Listen.
Boom, done. Next one.
You lot, I got some for some. I just got to quickly deal.
Do you want to speak English?
I just got to quickly deal with something right now.
Oh, it's
Oh,
United.
okay, yeah, it's coming here.
You lot-
You just seen United come up on the screen. Now listen, Everton will be fine. They're always fine.
Change your manager.
Yeah, and just keep Seamus Coleman as long as you can.
Yeah, they had to change your manager. Sean Dyche.
That's the
David
word.
Moyes.
A lot of what clubs are doing at the moment is they're getting rid of their experienced players, the ones that the dressing room really needs, and that's where people go wrong. Chelsea did it. United have done it. Well, for Everton, we know who Everton's one is.
Who?
£60,000 Seamus Coleman. You don't get rid of that man. You either keep him in the changing room or you keep him upstairs.
Yeah,
and you go and get more of him.
Go buy more, man.
You got a new stadium, you go buy more. You can get more Seamus Colemans.
That is perfect proof that you get a better manager in with that crop of players, no matter how bad they're playing, you get them to play better.
Right, let's
That's
move
all-
on to Man United.
There you go. Great pivot.
Man United are horrid.
I think they're terrible, bro.
Killing me in the comments, KG. They're saying don't let Lippy play up front no more.
Really?
No, let me
Oh, they
just
said
land.
you've
Let me
been
just land.
generational.
That's what the Man U fans are saying. And I just want to speak to them. And I just want to let them know that I said United would finish 12th and you man are 14th. So you man, I'm allowing you man. You know what? I said that. Yeah. I want to point out things before we start talking about the football. Your manager is in combats and a hoodie. And a hoodie with a central logo. That's immature.
What is that, Man United?
Bro, Man United and Adidas in the middle.
What?
Like you're a goalie?
Yeah, that's crazy, you know, because it should always, like, the club badge should always be on the left.
Bro,
where the heart is.
he looks like he's going on a walkabout around the city.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
got 2 individual fringes that are curls. Who is this guy?
Alright, bro, have you seen? He's Prince Caspian. Have you seen? Listen,
I don't even know who
bro,
that is.
Prince
but
Caspian
that name
from
fits.
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe.
Is he evil?
No, he's actually good, but he's got the.
He's got the curls. But you know what it is? 1 win in 6. 2 points of Wolves.
Sounds like Tottenham.
15, 16 losses.
When I said 2 points of Wolves, 2 points behind Wolves, because Wolves done them the other day. So I'm looking at you, champion. Wolves done you the other day. Yeah? But what I want to do for the first time is actually give these lot a little bit of a breather. And let's talk about the Europa League semi-final. You understand? The quarter-final was...
We did our thing.
What's
done
it?
your thing.
Hang on, exactly. Is
done
that what we're
your
going with?
thing.
So
Done
I
our
wanted
thing.
to ask you. I wanted to ask.
Against 10 men.
I wanted to ask. So, do you walk away from that game thinking we're rubbish? How can we nearly lose that? Or do you think, oh my God, yeah, we're going on the up now. We're ascending.
Oh no. We know we're not on the up. We're just surviving. But
How
again,
do you feel about that game?
Let me land. Let me land.
Okay.
Coventry was a disgrace. Yeah. But we still lifted the cup in the end. Yeah. Coventry remember there was a offside by a toe. Yeah. And then after we lifted the cup and it's brought us into this competition. We are the worst team. This is the worst team I've ever seen, and it hurts watching football.
I've heard this for the last 4 years.
But hear me out. But
gonna lie to you.
let me land this. But right now, if we win another trophy, me being able to talk to you lot and say, who do you want to play in the Champions League? That's crazy. Where are we going? I'm 3 games away from saying that. So yes, my manager's struggling. Yes, there's a lot wrong. But Man United in these barren years are still winning cups. Carabao, FA Cup, Europa. That's not bad. And then if we buck you, man, in the Super Cup, mad thing. That's all possible. Right now, that is all possible for Man United.
We're not going to talk about us for a while in this. So let's talk about you lot. It's in order.
You see, when the team plays bad and they get a win, I know this is a league season and getting a trophy. Is it the same sort of maths as that?
No, Man United tried to change that narrative. Wait. Because when Liverpool used to finish low and win cups, we won every cup in the game. They checked you through it out. But Manchester United, you're playing the fourth best team in Spain, bro. Yeah? It's not a cert you're going to get there. It's very, very hard work. Very, very hard work. They're fourth in La Liga.
We'll be ready.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We'll be ready.
So. Fourth versus 15th.
You lot got a tough match ahead. Sorry.
Nico.
Bilbao, yeah, I was about to say that. I don't know much about Bilbao, but my cousins are over there, Anaki.
My cousin's
Williams.
from Bilbao and Baskin.
Huh?
He's Baskin.
Baskin.
Yeah,
But-
Basque.
But
What do you mean he's from
It's
there?
not Basquian, it's Basque.
You're on the Jamaican table.
No, but my cousin though.
Your cousin who?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cousin who? You see the name?
From Bilbao.
Yeah, what's his name?
Marquez.
13th place, unlucky number 13, Wolves, who are actually the most informed team in the league at the moment. 6 wins in a row.
Oh.
1 place above where they finished last season. So they're on course to doing a little bit better. Again, like West Ham though, could lose a big player or two. I think Cunha is looking United
Strongly linked to
bound.
Man United.
I ain't seen no 8
ruin his career,
Nori.
bro.
I haven't seen no 8 Nori
Quality
links, but he
player.
must go.
Hey, he probably Liverpool. He probably had
Liverpool, but they like Kirkes as well, and so it's we'll see. But
like him
I
as
think
well.
he leaves. Talk about Palace now.
fire.
They could push for a top half finish.
I have a
They
statement.
have a FA Cup final to look for, which is major.
Mateta.
Can I ask you a little question? And
What a
I'm being
guy.
biased, yeah.
Go on.
As they're talking about.
Were you Palace fan?
Yeah, my cousin plays for them. My cousin's a British, sorry, just saying. So I'm just saying, yeah.
You're like the game, man. You're name dropping. Nas told me.
100%. I'm a name dropper.
Exactly.
I got bare
Nas.
professional footballer friends. I don't give a damn. Cool. What I'm gonna say this, yeah.
Are those rings real gold?
No.
Let it land. You can't say
Sorry,
attack
man.
one,
My brother's a plumber and he used to have them things on the.
Alright, Steve, well done. You got me, yeah.
I said, well done. You got me.
Sorry.
No, I'm gonna get you back. Still, trust. I want to ask a personal question.
African threats.
I'm gonna ask a personal question. Aberici Eze, do you lot think that he could play for a top 6 side?
If you said that last week, this contract would have got taken away. We said that so
Nah,
many
but
times
do you know
that
it is,
he on this show that he should play for a top 6 side.
Do you know what it is, yeah?
Wait, hold on. You don't think so?
No, he's.
But you're pouring. I was about to say,
Yeah,
you're
please.
pouring the
He's
drink
pouring
like
the
it's.
buzz into the. Yeah.
I ain't seen the tap on the eye. Why are we giving him this?
Bro, we're moving like it's Chris Eubank. Like what we
Hey, run that. You gave him a lifetime contract, and then that's what he's doing, bro.
Wait, hey.
That's like when we gave Ollie the like.
Hey, come on, man. This is.
I have a theory. I love him. He's like one of my Spartans from earlier. I love him, right? I like that he can play with less pressure. Now, I'm not saying he should stay at a Palace, but I know City have been tracking him. I hear through the grapevine for years.
I know what you're trying to
Right?
say to me.
I like.
know, but you said the
Go
club,
Go on.
City, Grealish. You don't want him to get Grealish.
I don't want that.
What happened?
Oh, they burst it. They burst it. That's like Liverpool
That's
season.
out of order. No, we can't be like that.
That was pissing me off for ages.
That's Chelsea, you know.
From a Man United fan, yeah, I'm telling you, because he's waited a long time. His team's only got 2 Premier League trophies.
You said that was 16
And you're
pounds.
telling me 2 Premier League trophies. I think that's out of order. I don't think that's fair.
My boy. Wait. Give me this because he just said something.
You got 2 Premier League
silly,
trophies.
So silly. 6 years since they've rebranded, yeah. You ain't won this one either.
Bro, you got
so
2
stop
Premier
your
League.
noise, man.
You got 2 Premier League trophies.
Stop your noise, man.
Bro, he cut your crown.
Hey, do you know why you want to play up front? You got the profile to play up front.
You copped it like that.
You keep giving him the ball, bro. Stop giving it to him, bro.
But what I was saying is, I love the boy, and I know how the British media, the British people, I know how we are. The moment he goes there, gives the ball away once or does something, because he expresses. He's one of the last guys, and he can be a maverick at Palace. Soon as you go to these bigger teams, you become a system player. I don't want that for him.
So that was where I was.
Sorry,
But
man.
hear this though. Hear this though.
Go on.
He's already lost Olise, sorry. He's gonna lose Adam Wharton.
Mateta.
He's probably gonna lose Mateta. He's gonna lose the right back.
Maybe.
Probably.
They used to do that. They don't do that no more.
Nah,
Lips,
but
really.
if that does but this is what it is. If that happens, Steve, because I agree with your point, 100%. But I think if that happens, he has to go. He has to. Even if it's a kind of sideways.
That's what I was gonna say.
So where is the
He's
sideways?
not-
Villa?
No. Wait. I was gonna say this, yeah. See, Eze, he can't. I'm not saying he can't play at the top end of the Premier League. He absolutely
can,
can.
yes, he can.
But
Ability,
it's
yes.
just that big fish, kind of small body. I reckon he can go to a medium pond. I think like a Spurs move, Newcastle, that type of move.
Newcastle?
where it's
Newcastle's
not
nice.
like a direct
Nice,
up
perfect,
move. It's
nice.
a bit. It's name brand wise, he's at a bigger club.
long as they don't lose players.
But yeah, it
I'll
just,
tell you
it
what it
just
is.
makes
It
him
depends.
better.
Let's see what happens with Rashford and Villa. Because he could easily go to like a Villa. I think that might be like a good step.
11th place now, Brentford. Big improvement on last season in 11th. Where did they finish last season?
12.
Lower than 11th. So it's better. But again, they have done so far, obviously, other than Ivan Toney in the summer. But if they're doing better, ain't been much of a miss.
Brian and Buemo, though, we need to talk about that play in terms of.
And Wissa and listen, they've been sick here
And
because
Nordgaard.
Yeah.
Nordgaard.
but they got rid of their name brand player.
Proof that he weren't all that.
No, it doesn't
It's not
prove
even
that.
proof that it's
It
all like
doesn't
that. But
prove
it just
Filled in,
proves
man.
that you can adapt. Like not all teams just struggle when you lose a big one. They struggle. Every time they lose a big one,
We
they're
passed.
cooked.
We're talking about 11th. I'm in 14th, bro.
I reckon Brentford are good, but I reckon this is now their ceiling.
Have they got a setup like Brighton where they can lose players, then someone like? Is it set up like that now?
Brentford, clearly, since they've come up, they have a way of playing. You understand? Big teams don't like it. They do good. They do well against the teams they should beat as well. And it's kind of hanging well in the balance.
But you know what's mad about them, Lippy?
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you. Their recruitment's weird. Like, their recruitment's a bit weird. Like, they spent, 20 mil on Fabio Carvalho. Don't play. Like, their recruitment's weird. Like, they buy, they think, they don't know, but they think they buy these little tippy-tappy players, but it's their 2.57 million pound players that do the works for them. You get me? They spent 15 mil on him, but it's their 7 mil man up top that's works in. That's
I hear you, I do
cutting
hear
juice,
you,
get what I'm
I do
saying?
hear you.
So when they go out and try and do the big power moves, it don't work.
All right, moving on to 10th. Bournemouth, who I personally am quite shocked that they're there. I think they started off on fire.
They've done really well though, man.
But you know what it is?
I think they've done well. Remember the new manager just come in as well.
I think if before a ball was kicked, if you said Bournemouth
Relegation,
10th,
I had them for relegation.
No, but this is my thing. Let's have it right. They started off on fire. They looked like a team that nobody wanted to play.
Did they start on fire or was there a middle?
No, when we were having our little fall off second, third, we were kind of boxing with Bournemouth, bro. Like, it's early, but to see them 10th now, let's have it right. This is a team that I think all of us who we support, we don't want to go to Bournemouth. We don't even really want to see them come to our
Bournemouth's
place.
decent.
We don't want to see them at our place.
I think they're a decent.
No. Decent seaside town, man.
Hey,
Get some.
very decent.
They're very decent.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's the decent. It's
They're the
decent.
last team that made it up from, like, that got promoted, that slipped through the. Now they're in the Premier Stool because I think a lot
They
of teams
got
that go up.
11,000 in their stadium or something like that. It's lovely. Sunday
They're
League.
certified, innit?
They're the last team to maybe just squeeze in that gap. You get what I'm saying? Come up.
How good is Semedo? Like, what I'm saying, I'm hearing United are looking at him and whatnot. Like, again, do we like him when there's less pressure? He can take them wild shots. He can run with the ball. You go to United, you don't get.
He's
to
not
do
even the
that.
best player there for me, you know.
Who's the best player there?
Clivert.
Let's not get too caught up in the Bournemouth.
we don't care about
on
Bournemouth
Bournemouth
like that.
Beach.
It's Pebble Beach as well. Pebble Beach.
Go on, next one.
Another Pebble Beach that stinks. Big up RD Brighton.
Big up R&D.
That's mad.
That's my boy.
That is my boy. That's my boy as well.
Same,
You
I
know
like
what it is?
it.
Brighton have improved on last season. I think last season was a bit disappointing for them. But like a Bournemouth, I think out of the teams, the Bournemouths, the Brentfords, they're the one, innit? They're like a Premier League staple. Yeah, man.
What's better though? Being a seaside team or a city team?
City team.
I was shocked what Brighton smelt like. Me,
Yeah, but you know
personally.
Brighton's got a couple problems down there. You
In
know?
what
big
sense?
problems.
What did it smell like?
Trappers
Fish
are
and
down
chips?
It smelled like nitties.
Yeah,
The
but
man
that's
them
why.
know. The man them know. If
That's
you know
why it's
what-
loud
if
down
you
there.
know,
It's
you know.
crazy down there, you know.
Crazy
Yeah, it's
down
crazy.
there.
Hey, by the way, I
Yeah.
love Brighton. One time I went there, so I done a thing there, work.
See, you had to, 'cause you
had to say that.
I thought you were smelling nitties, bro. I said, yo.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Little kid comes up to me, bunk school, wanted a photo of me. A few years later, I get the picture sent to who that kid was. Ardy.
I swear
No
down.
way. He's a Spartan.
Full circle
Bunk school to come and
moment.
see me, didn't he? Yeah. And I stopped the show, went out, spent time with him.
Now, big up RD, man.
Not like.
So what? No safeguarding. You was just out there with a 14-year-old.
Where was his parents at this? Where was his parents at this point?
Hey, what's it though? You know what Ardy's like?
His parents at this
Cigarette and
point.
vodka. That's your Ardy.
Nah. I'm calling church services.
My mind. Wait,
Hey,
he said, what you
get
say?
this poo off my thing, man. Hey, Lippy.
Go on, then. Give me my
Fulham.
cup of tea. Give me my cup
Fulham.
of tea, man.
Hey, Fulham are good.
Fulham are good.
This is what you call Arsenal B team.
No, but and you notice in every team, except for the teams that West Ham, Man United, Tottenham, every team since then we've said are decent. Because that's the Prem now. Hence why cup competitions, domestic cups
Say
are
that again.
better.
One more time. Every team's what?
No, but domestic cups. Every team's better. No.
Leave him. Don't
But
worry.
the
He's
top
got no
teams
count now. We're good.
Champions.
When we used to win the Prem, you think...
When was that?
Let me just
20 odd
land.
years ago,
Hold
mate.
on. Let me just land. You see when Derby and all these men came up, straight back down. Because you're back to where you belong. You got Brighton setting up shop over here. You're winning an idiot thing. So let's talk about Fulham. Let's talk about Fulham.
Promoted went straight back down though.
You're a dickhead.
Bro, I'll be honest, yeah? Give him it, throw him it.
I had to call myself still.
I'll be honest, man. How many tunes has Iwobi dropped this year?
I will be stay out of the booth.
We're not doing that. That's my boy. We're not doing that. Nah.
That's our boy as
my
well.
boy.
That's my guy, but I'm saying how many tunes is helping them?
Bro, he's banging goals as well.
Yeah,
It
I'm
doesn't
saying
matter.
how many tunes he's
So
dropped.
if the music is his therapy, let him do what he's doing. But what the heck?
It's too defensive.
He's got more goals than Man U striker.
He has, but let me just land though.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. Pick up my boy.
Hey, give me one verse. Give me one Iwobi verse. One Iwobi verse. He's my boy. Give me one Iwobi verse. Go on. Let me listen. One Iwobi verse. Oh yeah, let's go. Go on.
Wait, man.
So you be your own friend, you know.
Don't shoot.
My boy.
Sorry, my bad. Jumped in the whip, put it back in my bag.
Oh!
Thank you very much.
Alex, I'm disappointed in you.
Why?
Because let me just land. Because he was sat here, I think he was sat there, right there, yeah? And we asked him, do you rap? And he lied to us, bro. He
said
didn't
no.
lie to us, but he didn't say the truth.
Bro, he's
must
been
have had
dropping tunes weekly.
He's been dropping.
Bro, he's on a
Right,
rollout. He's gonna headline wireless.
He's got a track with Odemo Black.
He's got a tune with Odoma White. ESR. Listen, but let's talk about 7th now. Steve, I was going to talk a lot here. Villa.
I think Villa are a top quality team, bro.
In 7th.
I think. I'll be honest with you, I think they're bloody so good, man.
Bloody so good in 7th.
Yeah, bro.
Once you're 7th, you're basically 4th. Like everyone's got like 1 point, 2 points between them. One win and you're 3rd.
Reclip.
Bruv,
Reclip. No,
You
let me
can-
just land.
go land.
It's reclip time. The doo-doo's in the cup.
Yeah.
Relax.
All right.
You said Villa are the most disappointing team.
Hang on.
No, let me just land. Let me just land. The plane is hovering. It's hovering. It's military aircraft. So it could go.
Shout it out, Slippy.
You was on us.
Shout it out.
You was ready to throw hands because we didn't believe that Villa was the most disappointing team in the league this season. So I just want to ask you, because it's ready. It's
Right,
ready.
okay.
So what?
Right.
What do you think now?
Here we go.
No,
Fabrizio Romano.
Hold on.
Go.
Before you go, they've gone on to the Champions League
Quarterfinals.
Life and death.
Almost got through it as well. No, they did.
FA Cup
Almost
semi-finals.
doesn't count. Let me go. Let me go, right? Here we go, right. Loon, shush, let me go. Right.
One eye.
First of all, when we were doing the most disappointed, I threw them in and said, boys, as a guy that produces shows, I thought, let me have Aston Villa. The guys, the team that you lot said were going to finish 3rd. Because my dad put them at the top 4, and we all said my dad's an idiot. That's what we said.
I rated that.
No, what,
I didn't
right?
say that.
One sec.
Ellis
So
said it.
when I said it, hang about. When I said it was Ellis, I know exactly who said it, yeah? Don't worry, all right? Yeah?
Go on.
When I said it, because I didn't say I was putting it in there, it's called Devil's Advocate, yeah? They was 9th. You lot said they're finishing 3rd. So was I wrong at the time? Don't come to me now months later.
You know the rules. It has to age well.
There you go. Like Declan Rice, okay.
Listen,
go on.
because this is what it is. They were 9th, but we pointed out that that was their league position. But points-wise, they weren't
You
far
did say
off
that. You did
where
say
they
that.
needed to be. But your point still stood. They were 9th. I think God was kind of on your side this weekend as well because they've gone out the FA Cup.
Gone out
If
of
they won-
everything.
If they won that, you
Every cup.
would have been finished. Yeah. But since you've said that, they've gone on to get Marcus Rashford, which I think no one could have
Injured now,
called
by the way,
At the
the
time,
rest
no,
of the
but
season.
let's. I'm not even adding that to the point.
Asensio as well.
But just, I think Villa. I hear what you're
So
saying.
am I wrong? So the didn't get chucked to me.
No, because
Give me a my bad.
No,
Yeah,
but Steve, hold on. Do you know
They're in
what?
7th.
Hold
They're
on.
in 7th.
Do you know why we can't give him a my bad? though?
You can't get
No,
a
no.
my
Do you know
bad.
why you can't get a my bad? Because Loons, this is what you said, yeah? You said, yeah, oh, he's got a little hat on now. But he said, Jesus Christ, boy, Jesus, this guy's, he won the league and he's doing this.
Brother, we need
These
to.
men are
Wait,
rattled.
can I say
bro.
something? Remember at school, yeah? You remember you had the woman that used to sit on the side of the table with certain youths?
Teaching assistant.
We need one of them, man.
We've said that
Yeah,
from
TA.
early.
He needs a
teaching
TA.
assistant.
To be
From
fair, we
early.
should have a TA on all these tables.
Hey, to be fair, I'm a behaviour mentor, so I can sit with him and just really calm him down.
You need one. You need
You would
one.
be the guy. You would definitely have a TA.
No, I'm a TA already.
See, and this is the way. By the way, and this is the generation we're in now.
That's like poet being Thingy's youth worker.
This is the world that we're living in, yeah? This is
Maybe
why.
you got better help. I
I'm
told
trying.
you.
I'm
I've got
trying to go
PTSD.
upstairs. I'm trying to go upstairs, yeah? I mean, up to space. No, sorry. No. That's sounding mad. I forgot what we say, yeah. I'm trying to go up to space because we've got teaching assistants that need teaching assistants.
But is that what they say about therapists, isn't it? Your therapist needs a therapist.
But what are you trying to wait? Hold on. What are you trying to do here, bro?
Because you spoke about your rings earlier. Remember that from the plumbing situation, and now you need a TA.
You see how these men are? One sec. I don't know if you're old school like me. So you're the new signing, right? You signed today. We got your signature there. In my day, the new guy got it. Like, they all come out and roll out the red carpet for you. I'm not
True,
having
you
that,
know.
bruv.
You need to wash a boot or something.
but I'm not that guy, though. Hey, Dad, I'm not that guy, though.
Initiation, bro. I'm not you, bro. Wait, we need a song. We do a song. We do singing.
And
You
a
know how
Wobie
it
song.
works.
And a Wobie song. I want in the Wobie song now.
Initiation song.
Come on, whatever
Come
you
on,
want
I
to do.
told
whatever.
you.
Whatever.
John, stand your ground, bro. You don't have to do this.
Hey, Savage, talk to your boys, bro.
That's not my boys, you know.
I don't even know these man like that.
You just got to the business end of the tournament now. The European places. Raw. Forest are sixth. I did not know
Are they
that.
sixth?
I
Game
didn't
in
know
hand,
they were
game in
sixth.
hand, game in
Okay,
hand.
game in hand.
If they win it, they go third.
But obviously,
They're
Forest.
top club.
Said about Villa.
Yeah, I did. They're better than flipping West Ham. They're better than United.
They're better than
Bro,
a lot of people right now,
They're
but
better
Forest-
than bare man.
Forest got 32 points last season.
That's crazy. And they
stayed up.
That's what I'm
how do you
saying.
even
That's what I was
get
like. Is that
32
right? Are you
points?
sure?
They had a deduction.
Oh, they had a deduction.
How
okay.
easy was the league
No,
last
but you
year?
know what it
boy?
is? What? Because Forest got a deduction.
And stayed
This
up.
guy's a
It's
mad
true.
man.
One sec, they got a deduction and stayed up, though.
How easy is the league? How easy is the league? They got a deduction
You
and stayed
can't
up.
make us care that you won the league.
We know.
Jesus,
We
his
know,
tits. You
man.
see his tits?
I'm in bad shape. Why you got the AFCON fit on, bro? You got the AFCON fit on, bro.
Boys, back in the car. Boys.
Go, let him go.
I'm trying, but
All right.
it's...
I'll walk off the show if you lot don't let him go, honestly.
Exactly. Let's go.
Come
let's
on,
go,
man.
Let's go. So
Seriously.
obviously-
threat is that?
Boys, man. Come on, boys, man.
What?
Boys. So,
Hey, someone call Steven a cab. Because who the hell gives a heck?
they finished 17th last season, 6 points off the drop. They're level with Chelsea.
And a
Game
game.
in
Wow.
hand.
Yeah.
Were you happy with that?
Europe,
Yeah, because
realistic.
we've been chasing them. Sorry, go on.
You've been chasing.
We've been chasing Forest.
you know
We're
what it
finally like we were ahead, and then look, Chelsea.
not about Chelsea, mate. It's
Chelsea
not
ain't
about
gonna get
Chelsea.
Champions
We're
League.
gonna
I don't
get to
think so.
Chelsea.
I'm doing the opposite jinx. Have you ever done a reverse jinx before?
Yeah, because he said he was going to win
I'm
the
doing
league.
that. I don't think we get Champions League spots.
Remember the clip thing when he spoke about winning the league? We're not doing well.
Crazy. This season.
Do you remember that this season he said that we're on a run and I think Chelsea can win the league? There was
And
a
I
moment.
learned from it. So now I'm saying we're not getting Champions League spots.
It's about Forest.
It's about Forest. That is where Robin Hood is from.
He is, you know.
He used to steal.
No, Sherwood, brother.
Sherwood, yeah. Do you know what it is? And I say that to say this. Why did they get a deduction last season? Because when I see their chairman, I just see a criminal.
Really?
Visually. I don't know what he's done, but he looks like mafia. He looks a bit mafioso.
Where's he from?
He's Greek.
Allegedly, bro.
Greek, allegedly. But I know.
It's his opinion. He sees
I'm
what
just
he
saying
sees.
he looks like- he
You're not
looks
saying
like a
he is a
thief.
criminal.
What I
When he
will say,
sees
they've
it-
got a top class striker.
Are you ready for the clip?
I think he's cold.
Do you remember when I said Arsenal should sign? Okay, how many more times am I gonna say stuff? Like,
But why
come
though?
on,
why
man.
though? Why? No, but no,
Chris Wood, you
people
reckon he
didn't
does that at
agree that
Arsenal?
much.
Chris
Stop
Wood,
it.
he will bag goals.
Ah, stop it, man. Stop it, man.
Boys, you're right. Chris Wood.
Okay, I'm right again.
So Europe is realistic for them. Do you think they got the squad for Europe?
Yeah, I do, you know. Listen, I'll be honest. They've just done a 38-game league. They ain't had Europe, but they look good.
Do you think they got the squad for the extra
They've gone
games?
pace and power. That's what they've done, innit? They've gone pace and power with Chris Wood up front.
Yeah, yesterday they brought on Alanga. Like they're bringing on players like this now. Whether he should have started or not, he probably might have should have started. I don't know why he didn't. But you're bringing on players of that quality. The other game they brought on Callum. You know what I mean? Hudson-Odoi. Like they can do that now because they've got players that they can fill in these little. Is it Jotas?
Are they gonna struggle now though? Because people like they sit back and then they just counterattack. But now, because they're a big team, that people are gonna give them the ball.
100%,
So
100%.
next season is gonna be we're gonna
Nah,
know.
football don't work like that. Football don't give you the ball.
No, I'm saying
Hey,
right.
If you give every team a chance to play football, they're gonna attempt to play football.
But these
That's
lot
their
don't.
trap.
They don't.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's their trap. So play and we break. But with Forest, yeah, I feel that the Champions League is just a step too far for them. They've had a great season. I would like them to go Europa, just so it's more manageable, man. They can maybe win on the Thursday and then win on the week.
On a romantic one,
Smoke.
we're forgetting. That's a European giant, bigger than Arsenal. They've won the champs.
bigger than Arsenal.
They've won it twice. Serious guys.
Who's the most famous person from Nottingham? you
Robin
know?
Hood
Brian Clough.
or Mike GLC?
Bruv,
Is he from Nottingham?
Mike Chelsea's from Nottingham.
Oh no, I thought he was.
no, it's Cole Froch. It's definitely Cole Froch.
Yeah.
It's Cole Froch.
Carl Froch can't walk down the street, man.
Nah, it's Jermaine Jenas.
So obviously the top 4 now: Chelsea, new manager
Wait,
from,
hold on, what's that snigger about?
from the
What's going on here?
Championship.
Are you West Ham in disguise? Are you West Ham
What, in
in
4th? What are you
disguise?
doing?
What
here,
are you
boys?
doing?
What's
Like a
going
good
on?
West Ham season, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah.
they're this poor
I said,
shit
if you,
team.
wait, you know what's crazy?
Given this, John.
I said at the start of the season, Chelsea would be top 4. Now, no, it hasn't ended. Why are you doing
I said
top
that
4?
as well, though.
Yeah, I didn't say you didn't.
But they're
I'm just
not
trying to give myself flowers.
certified, though. Have you seen their last games of the season? Have you seen what they got to do?
Yeah,
The
but
gauntlet.
do you know what it is? I'll tell you what's good about these last games of the season. They're 6-pointers. We've got Liverpool,
Not winning.
Newcastle, and
Not
Forest. This is going to go to the last game of the season, guaranteed, yeah? Chelsea, Forest. This is going to be the big one. And it's basically Chelsea's B team versus Chelsea. That's facts. Like, half of Chelsea's
I was gonna
old,
say that, you know.
Ola Aina, Callum, there's bare man in there.
2.
3.
And more.
Nah, but even if
More.
but even if
I
they
said
don't-
and more.
But you know what it is, yeah? Even if they're not ex-Chelsea players, get Chelsea players and Nottingham Forest players in one rave. It's just
It's the
Chelsea
same.
players.
It's Chelsea
It's the
players.
same.
They're the same mentality.
Who is the sassy? Where is he?
It's like Man City and Arsenal, innit? You like Forest has got Chelsea's B and Arsenal has Man City's B. I get it. I understand what you're saying. I get it.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
That was a
kinda.
dig, but that
Oh,
was
wait,
dead.
wait. The run that you have, the run that Chelsea have, is not
It's a
easy.
generational run.
It's a like they're in trouble. You lot don't even like your manager. You're looking at your manager saying, "Are we sure about Maresca? Couldn't Poch done that job?" This guy is not. I'm worried about your manager.
I appreciate your concern. Listen,
I'm worried about him.
I want to know what he has to say about that.
we can win 2 games and guarantee us top 3, 4, whatever it is.
Sanchez was the man of the match in the
Remember,
last
these
game.
are 6-pointers. We're
And
not
why
playing,
not?
We're not
I
playing
don't
you
understand.
lot.
He's a bad boy player.
Oh, also we're playing you, by the way. We're playing you, by the way, which is a guaranteed 3 points.
No, we have to because we might have to rest players for Bilbao.
Can I ask you a lot of
You
questions?
think that's why? You think that's why we're gonna get 3 points?
Let me ask.
Do you know what's magic?
I got no respect for
Lippy
United.
wants to land. He's the judge.
Does Cole Palmer still play for Chelsea?
I was about to say that.
No, he
I wa-
doesn't. He's on loan.
Can you not let him back in the stadium? I see him jogging outside.
Yeah, I see him running to get crepe. He's going to buy crepe.
I couldn't get in the game, bro. He was running outside.
Trying to get proud.
What happened?
Bro,
I told you he's better than your team, you know. He's just had enough now.
you're actually insane.
You lot are
He
playing
still
with a
plays
flyaway,
well,
man.
right?
Yeah, of
still
course he
plays
does.
well. That's because he's not scoring.
Bro,
He's more than that.
I
He could
watched
sit.
him
He
on
could
the
sit and
weekend.
not even score a goal, and he still
We've
make
got
it
the best
happen.
midfielder in the league in our team. We're good. And then we've got the best.
Who's the best midfielder, sorry?
Caicedo. Get away
than
from me.
who?
Get away from me.
He's the best.
In the Prem.
100%.
All round, he's the best player.
Best
yeah.
at what?
That's Thomas Partey. Are we crazy or what? Thomas Partey is the best midfielder.
Thomas Partey is better than Caicedo.
Hey, Declan's there though.
Declan's whipped 2
Declan's
free
better than
kicks,
him.
broski.
Declan's better than
Hey,
him.
listen.
He is
No,
better
listen,
than him.
listen. I like Declan. I respect what he does. But can we just stop it now? The romance is over. He whipped the 2 free kicks. That was weeks ago. It's done now.
Caicedo is that midfielder. Gets it at the edge of the box. Because he don't score much, the fans say, shoot! He's not that
You
guy.
idiot. He slapped 2 volleys this year.
he's-
And he
he's
slapped
so
one at your
what?
ground. I was right there.
So what?
All of
He's not that guy.
What, Gravenberg is better than him?
Better footballer than him.
Ah, bro,
absolutely.
go, mate.
Absolutely.
Man City, the reigning champions until the other day, but they came into this season as champions. They're 30 points off where they were last season.
For them, that's
30
crazy.
points. They're doing a lot worse than last year, boys, as we can see. I want to ask though, honestly, is it because Rodri's out?
Right. Let me go, please. Listen. Oh, mate. And it annoys me with football is that it's the best thing and the worst thing. We spoke about it before. Teams have a system and they build around certain players, couple players, whatever. If that players go, they're done. But to add to that, yeah, so Rodri went and he was the linchpin. To add to that though, you've lost De Bruyne. You've lost. Like, it's just a.
He lost his wife as well. Let's not
He
forget
lost
that.
his wife.
Lost his
is a
wife.
big part.
You man, I'm telling you, you lose your
Yeah.
girl.
The wife's
it's
a big
dark
one.
night.
The wife is a big one.
I'm
It's
dealing
dark
with
night,
that.
brother. I remember my ex-girlfriend left me. I
I'm
thought
dealing
I
with
was all
that.
good until it was me and the 4 walls. I was crying.
They're worse, innit? But like, you can't tell me that a team scored 30 less goals than last season because their 6 ain't there. Yeah, but it's 30 less goals as well, bro.
I think you can,
Yeah,
bro.
like,
listen.
Nah, not Rodri.
Listen,
bro.
you're forgetting what Rodri gave. What he gave them. He gave them complete control
And
of
he
games.
scored a lot.
So like, it
He
might
scored
not
a
be
lot
the
of goals.
direct passes.
Important
but I'm
ones
saying,
as well.
You see there are certain men, yeah, that win the ball back, yeah,
I'm not saying
and then they lose the ball straight away, yeah. You see, Rodri wins that ball back, it's gone. Don't come looking for it. It's gone, and it's gone to a player that's more dangerous than him. Like he gave them. He was a fireman, bro. He put out every single.
What
fire.
about just fatigue though? What about greatness fatigue? They're just tired. Like they've been wicked for
That's
so long,
exactly
and
what
they're just
it
tired.
is. It's greatness fatigue, and his knee gave way at the same time. It's just what happens. It's just a cycle.
Why are
innit?
we clowning them if we know that as humans that we know that
I'm
it's
not
just
clowning them.
Okay.
I just think City. We spoke. The worst thing is we
Don't even know no City fans.
The worst
It's a
thing is
bit
we
mad.
spoke about it. The first season, Arsenal were doing well. We were like, do City need to get better? We questioned.
Obviously not.
Let me just learn. We questioned if Arsenal are doing good because City are kind of falling off, and we spoke and we said they got players that if they're not transitioning now, they will do in a season or two. We're here now. Kyle Walker gone. De Bruyne are going Saudi. Gundogan in McDonald's somewhere.
Wow.
They got Liam McShane playing for them. I thought he played for Liverpool. Who was that that scored the other day? I don't even know.
James McAtee.
That's Liam
Bad boy
McShane.
player.
Man,
Bad
don't tell
man.
me.
James McAtee's cold, bro.
That's
if
Liam
that's the
McShane,
case,
bro.
right, that we said that Arsenal are close because Man City are not doing as well a couple seasons back, yeah? So all Arsenal needed to do was just stick
on.
at it, right?
Boys, let's talk
no,
about
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
you're
no.
going,
What's
go on,
it?
go on.
So what we're saying about Liverpool being a season or whatever, didn't they just... So it's quite true then, isn't it? Because
About
Man
City?
City have been falling in the last few seasons, we knew it. Arsenal were the
It was
closest,
gonna happen.
Doing exactly the
but
same
Liverpool
thing.
just
It's done
came.
better
So
and
it's
done better.
true that it has...
No,
Like,
it
unless
ain't. That don't make
City
no
win,
sense.
it
Think
does.
about what you're saying. No.
It does make
No.
sense.
It's about City. Look, these man nearly had the Premier League, the biggest league in the
Have
whole
City fallen
world.
off?
Listen, bro.
Have City fallen
I
off?
give you the whole.
You didn't
floor.
give me, you've never given me the whole floor.
you too.
Ever in life.
It's the one thing about Jamaicans.
They've never given me the whole
It's the
table.
one
It's
thing,
never done that.
yeah.
I didn't say a word, you know. Can I just say something, please? City have had the Premier League looking like a farmers' league. These are the facts, boys. Yeah? This is like what he said. It's greatness overload, bro. You can't be great forever. It happened. And Rodri got injured in the same season.
In the final as well.
They're having a bad season. You can't say they're having a good season.
They're having a bad season. In the last 8 seasons, how many times they win the league?
They've lost 9 times. That's unheard of.
Never, my day. Never.
Losing 9 times. This is how good the league is. Everyone beats everyone.
Don't try it. I know what you're trying to do.
Bro, we know
Hey,
you're
hey,
good,
hey,
losing
bro.
9 times.
You're the champions, bro. We saw it.
Let's ask the question, will they return?
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
What does return mean?
Next season they'll
I'm
back
talking
and they'll win it.
City.
Listen.
Three league losses a
I'll,
season.
I'll be totally
Next
honest,
season they
yeah?
win it.
You see the league, yeah? You see when a team does what City have done, yeah, it usually doesn't get the opportunity to do it for as long as they've done it for. It's gone now. They're gonna have to. They might win a league, but that whole dominant era is gone, bro. It's
Don't
gone.
do that.
Why?
Dan.
Why?
Dan,
What-
don't do it.
You're
Dan.
saying
Dan,
what? You think
don't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
jinx it?
You don't even jinx it. I don't even. I know football. I know every team has a rebuild.
throw it
Every
to him.
team has a beat. Bro, boys, I let you speak. Every team has a rebuild, and they're going to rebuild and come back as strong. That's what they're going to do.
they'll win it.
Arsenal's not going to be
They've got
there.
a lot of work, bro.
Arsenal
They've got
is
a lot of
not
work.
going to be
That
there.
is not
Everyone's
true.
trying.
That ain't
Newcastle
true.
are
They
coming
will
up.
be there.
Why
They'll
are
be
we
there and
around?
thereabouts next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm
1,000,000%.
saying the whole dominance of they are winning 5 out of 6 leagues. That's
Who's
gone.
stopping them?
Me.
Arsenal.
Arsenal's death on them.
Boys, let's be real. Newcastle won the...
Carabao.
I didn't even know what it was called. No one cares about
They won
it,
a
bro.
big cup though for them.
I care.
Can I throw something out there? And it's controversial. It's mad. I don't know if it's going to make the edit.
Oh! So boys, again, did we say at the start of the season that Newcastle would do this? Did we say they would drop or
No, I think we
not?
said that they'd kick on.
We said they have to. and they have,
I'm
innit?
just impressed with how they've done it without having to break the bank.
Yeah, man.
They haven't even really dipped into their bread yet.
And they want to, but they're just not allowed.
Will they
That's
keep
what's
their
crazy.
players like Gimaras and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Tonali,
Champions
I don't
League,
think-
innit?
Project.
I don't think no one's talking about Tonali enough though. Like you talk about a player that's come from, and they say Italians don't really bad it up in the
He's
Premier League, and
quality.
he's doing
Quality.
well. That midfield, that midfield is cold.
Well done for noticing Tonali, man.
Who hasn't noticed Tonali?
Nah. He's not best.
They do need to drug
they're
test
good.
him, though.
They're
Running
as
a lot.
a unit, I'd say they're a good unit, but I don't think they're a legal winning unit.
Who's a better free midfield than that three?
I think any three
Player
that
for
Arsenal
player.
put out.
Liverpool,
I think
Arsenal.
any three Arsenal. Those are the only two.
Any three
And
Arsenal
Chelsea
players
as
are
well.
better than that.
Any
Chelsea-
free
Chelsea's.
midfield Arsenal put out that have Rice, Party, and anyone else is better than that midfield.
Yeah,
midfield
yeah.
three.
It is. It is.
And
Yeah,
Chelsea.
for me.
Guimaraes gets in every team in the league.
Absolutely.
But then so does Rice. Then so does Tottenham's Party.
Thomas Partey doesn't.
Except for
Thomas
Liverpool
Partey
and
doesn't.
unless it's like that. Unless it's Liverpool and Arsenal.
Enzo,
That's the only way.
Caicedo, Cole Palmer is better than them as well.
Nah, I'm sorry, man.
Boys, let's talk about who we've all come here to talk
The
about.
bridesmaids.
today.
The original
The
bridesmaids.
bridesmaids.
Original
So
bridesmaids.
if we're bridesmaids, what are you?
We're not even invited to the wedding. We're not even invited to the wedding. We're not
You know
going
when
to
they
the
dash
wedding.
rice in the wedding? You the
Hey,
nitty
hey.
picking it up.
No,
to
no,
Nyami.
no.
Who dashes rice?
Hold on.
What did they dash
What we're not gonna
Man
do?
U weddings, bro.
What we're not gonna do, yeah. What we're not gonna do, yeah, is disrespect my team, yeah, because I've enjoyed myself, bro. I've enjoyed myself, and now we're not enjoying anymore. You, man, said this is our year. They said if Man City are
Can't
not
speak,
champions,
gotta let him land.
I remember them
In
saying
14th,
if
let him
Man
land.
City, I get we're 14th. If Man City are not champions, Arsenal will be holding that cup. Guess what?
It's not a cup.
Man City are not champions.
It's a trophy.
Yeah? And Liverpool. So
Uh-huh.
what happened to them?
I'll
These
tell you
man
what
are.
happened. What
Hold
happened?
on. Let me land, bro.
Go on.
You man are saying it's our season. It's our season. You've been saying it for years. We're
repeated
now
himself. Yeah,
finally
yeah.
here, yeah? And you still can't win.
Netflix.
Second place Arsenal. That's who
Netflix.
you are. Netflix
Netflix.
FC.
Netflix FC.
That's who
Next
they are.
season.
And Patrice ever said
Put
that
on
last
next
season or this
season.
season? When did Patrice say that? Last season or this season?
This season.
Imagine. So now we're waiting for next season again. It's your turn. Go ahead.
Tomorrow never comes, man.
This is agendas aside, innit? Like, I wasn't happy with this season from early. You understand? I think unlike the 2 seasons before, it weren't a thing that I see as a graphic the other day. We ain't been first for a day this year. Yeah, we haven't been first at any point this season. Yeah? So, you know what it is? I thought Liverpool wouldn't be good enough, yeah? And I still think if we done all right, we would have caught them, innit? I won't saying you won it because we're bad, but it's kind of that, innit? But it's kind of that. Let me just learn. It's kind of that, innit? It's kind of that. Like put it this way. Like, I think City won the league last year because we were bad, but at the same time, they were the best team in the country. Honestly, I just think it should have been us, innit? But we're trying to ignore a major elephant in the room over here. We're still playing for something, bro. And we're still playing for something. What do you mean?
Chatting shit. You're
Okay,
chatting.
all right, stop me.
You lot said you're gonna win the league,
I gotta
mate.
No, but this is what it is. This is.
There we go.
Hold on.
Some
What do you
truth.
mean,
Go on.
Here we go. Because this is what it is. We go with life and what man said. What I said. Because this is you're saying, raw. No. What do you mean? Because I said we should have won the league and we didn't.
All you lot said it
extra
though.
man-
Everyone said it.
Poet as well. Poet deserves
cool.
this as well, you know. Poet's chatting bare Look at him
That's
quiet now
fine.
behind the
Can
scenes.
I go on? Can I go on? Can I go on? Can I land?
He's sorting out
Can I land?
invoices, man.
Can I land?
This is a crash landing.
Yeah? All I'm saying is we're still playing for something.
This one is given lost. Even I'm confused.
I'm not going to elaborate because I don't want to jinx it. But if that happens, boys,
If that happens, we're cooked.
Well, okay,
But
no.
listen,
Just like you said to Sculpture, don't chat to me, don't bread me. So if you win the Champions League, go on. It's a madness. You're
I'm not
gassed.
saying nothing.
Is that no? Okay, yeah.
You
okay.
can't trick me out of my
Okay,
position.
Listen, I'm just going to be totally
lawyer
honest.
said I can't
You see Arsenal, it's not, some stories don't get written. And the reason we all kind of like Arsenal is because
Who likes them?
no, as in we enjoy watching them because they always got hope. So I'm saying, and now they're hoping that
And
they're
they play
gonna win
good football. I like their players. It's been like I like
I
Arsenal.
hate them, man. I think they're meaty. But I like, it's just, I just think they're immature. And I think this might be the maturest version of them.
Will they lose players?
Yeah. This season, when they win nothing, they'll win. They'll lose. Saliba's gone.
Go on, it's your time. It's your time.
Go on, Arsenal,
What are you telling
man.
me about Arsenal?
How did you feel at the start of the season about Arsenal? Like, did you think you was going? This year's going to be you?
I didn't think we was gonna win the league. However, I felt like we'll be in the position we're in. So like I don't.
So you're not upset?
Plateau.
No, I'm not upset. What the reason why I'm not upset is because you see, I'm just realistic. Do you get? We lost so many games that we should have won, bro.
But even before a ball was kicked, John, we got Calafiori, Marino, and Raheem Sterling.
I heard
All
that.
got
We
songs.
did.
Them
We did.
signings were rubbish,
So hold
bro.
on. So hold on. Hold on. I got to chat to you, Steve. You're telling me...
Them signings were rubbish, bro.
But you're telling me after we got Moreno and them, we thought we were going to win the league. I think you're talking about during the last season when we kind of realised we wouldn't win it.
At the end of last season.
At the end of last season, we said...
I don't
watch.
see the point of the signings. Sterling...
We didn't set ourselves up to challenge, innit?
Again, I said, that Calafiore signing was shocking. Like, he's a decent player. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but you had 40 M's and you needed 50, whatever. You needed a striker. Add another 20 M's on that. Go and find yourself a striker and you probably would have been winning the league. I don't know. You haven't had a striker. You've been playing Marino. I know he's done well, but you haven't had a striker. They haven't had someone that they look up and go, that's my guy. You need that in a team. That might be it. So what I'm saying is, Arsenal's business, because we done this on the business episode we done, Arsenal's business, Raheem Sterling and Love Razza, but it's bad business for a team that knows City, because we all saw City was falling off. Let's go and get them now. And you're going to sign left backs when you got 8 left backs anyway. Best left back coming through the youth team as well. I know he's centre mid, but
Yeah, but we didn't know he was going to come up like that, though.
Of course
they knew. They've been doing him since 13. Both of them.
You
Own
know,
separate
bro.
school.
You know.
You see an academy prospect here, you obviously know that they're good.
You don't know they're that
You don't
good.
know they're
Yeah.
that good, because when they come and play first team and stuff, it's different, bro. It's very different.
These two were nurtured from 13 years old. They're like, remember, he made his debut at 15. So it's only 2 years. They were nurtured from 13. These two are the ones. Yeah. Like Joe Cole.
A lie.
Like Joe Cole. When we were younger, Joe Cole, we knew.
Nah, but Miles is different. Because you know it is. Do you know? Let
No,
me just
no,
like.
Miles is better
hold
than
on. I'm not
Ethan.
saying he's better. No, I don't.
It don't matter. It don't
Just
matter. It
let
don't
me-
matter if you have 25 miles. It's Arsenal, bro. It's Arsenal. They're gonna bottle it.
One sec.
They don't even care about Arsenal.
Bro,
like that.
Arsenal fans are moving like they're the first ones to have a centre midfielder from academy move into fullback. That is a kind of a normal transition. Trent Alexander-Arnold done it. But when they do it, it's always, it's so amazing. It's, we didn't know because he was running centre midfield.
I'm just saying.
Because he's running centre
No, but
midfield
no, but
down
this is what
there,
it is.
we've got to nudge him into the team. He might go
It's
fullback.
not even about
it's what
that.
happens.
Boys, this is
Reece James.
This is where man get lost in points, yeah? Because the point was, is Calafiore a bad signing,
Yes.
yeah? John said it wasn't because we didn't know that our young centre midfielder was going to go and be the best left back in the league. That's
not the
not a
best left
crazy point. If we went into this season with Miles Lewis-Skelly alone and he got sent off, liability like you lot said, guess what we'd be saying here?
Zinchenko,
Why didn't we buy a left back?
Tierney.
So because
Zinchenko, Tierney.
he's not fit. These men not fit.
But you bought Calafiore without even getting rid of one of them.
Broski. We bought Calafiore. No, 100%. But we bought Calafiore
That money
as a
you used to
broken man.
put and use your striker.
We knew he's injury prone, innit? We knew this is one for the. But whatever. Let's move on.
That's Arsenal.
With Arsenal, it's not our players.
Yeah, but bro, the way
It's
man
not
speak
about players
man
and
on this show
managers,
is a
bro.
joke thing,
It's a
man.
spiritual thing. Arsenal don't have what it takes to win a league.
Man spoke about Bournemouth more than us, bro. This is, but yeah, I don't want you. Let's talk.
Yeah,
about
now
it.
let's finish it.
I don't want
Let's
you.
let's go.
Let's
Like,
talk
comment,
about
subscribe.
Liverpool. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, bro, it's pissing man off. Bro. It's a
That's how your club make you feel, bro.
It's man Phil, blood.
Look at him, he's
Bro,
pissed.
this episode's been shit.
But anyway, real deal. It's Holyfield, Evander, no Evander. Left hook, check. You get what I'm saying? Big, bad, Bradiashas.
But on my mother's life, yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything. I need to build a spliff at the f***ing thing, bro. I swear on my mother's life, bro.
You understand? Bag juice.
Yeah, man. End the show now,
thank you
man.
for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
One sec. Bag juice. We're here. Crowns. Hey, we're here. People them. It's me, you, us, I. Daniel. Don't hate, man. This is what it is. I'm the only filthy fella. Dan said, he said on Filthy Fellas they won the league. They haven't. He wasn't here then. It was Leon Knight and them, man. He hasn't said it. He's never tweeted it. I'm the only filthy fella to tweet. Champions. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah? Don't worry. Ad read. Better health. Mental betters. Yeah? Top of the league. We need a VPN up here. No. We here. We winning. Where my crown?
Come on, man.
Wait. Bro, get... Hey.
And most importantly, don't forget to sign up to the Patreon where you get exclusive content, filthy fella content. Big up yourselves. Like, comment, subscribe.